Hey, what is up guys? It's your boy D Smith here, bringing you another gameplay. This one is for NoFiSplay. I believe that's how you pronounce his gamertag or his YouTube. I'm not 100% sure. I've never talked to this guy or anything like that. It's just one of my YouTube followers or watches my videos, something like that. But he wanted me to use the DSG with a reflex sight and maybe give him some tips and tricks on, I guess, how to use it. I'm not normally a guy that uses snipers just because it's not really my playstyle. I really like to just run around and just knock kids over left and right, like just running around, running and gunning, more of a rushing class, and that's really hard to do with a sniper. But he asked me to give some tips and tricks on just what I felt like to do. He said he's seen people use it and just they wreck people. I mean, for me, I didn't really have that great of an experience with it. It took me a while to get a good gameplay I was okay with putting up. Other than that, I mean, it took me a pretty, probably 10-12 matches to get this gameplay right here. I think I went like 32-5 at the end, we'll see. But other than that, if my tips for using this gun is don't. No, I'm just kidding. If you are going to use this gun, like NoFiSplay said on one of the comments, he's seen people pretty much when they're doing it, they're aiming directly for their head. They're pretty much going for headshots. I would definitely recommend going for headshots because other than that, to try and kill someone with this gun, with the DSG, it's the worst sniper in the game. It's one of the only snipers in the game, but it takes about 4 to 5 shots to kill someone, which is a ridiculous amount for a sniper. I mean, it's horrible. So if you are going to use this, definitely aim for the head to try and get that one-shot kill. It's kind of easy to get headshots once you get used to it. I was actually kind of having some fun using this gun, but other than that, I was getting pretty aggravated because normally I'm used to doing really well lately, and I just wasn't doing that great with this gun. There's some games I was barely going positive with it, and I couldn't really get a hold of it. I'm sure if I used it some more, I haven't really used it. This is probably the first time I've used it since the game came out when I first tried it, and I just didn't really like it when it first came out. But definitely using the reflex sight with it's a must, unless you're gonna snipe from a long range. But if you're gonna run around and try and get people, then definitely you're gonna want to use the reflex sight. Other than that, what you want to do, I kind of recommend sitting back a little bit. You're going to want to run up on someone, but you're not going to want to run and face them 1v1. You're going to try and want to get to the side of them, or so they're not directly shooting at you, just because if you do not, if you don't get that headshot, then if they're aiming straight at you, you're pretty much going to die unless you get really lucky, or they are a bad shot, or something like that. Because this gun, honestly, I don't like it. I probably wouldn't use it on a regular basis. If I was trying to have some fun or just mess around with kids, if I was playing against some really bad people, I'd definitely probably try giving it a try. Other than that, though, I really wouldn't use this. Definitely wouldn't use this against good players just because I'm not that accurate. I only have a 29% accuracy overall with guns. So headshots for me, I mean, it kind of took a little bit used to. Some gameplays I actually had a really nice gameplay on Central Cavern. For the first half of it, I was getting headshots across the map, and it was pretty sweet. But they're little quick ones too. It's a quick shot headshot, I guess. But other than that, this is the best game I went. I went 24-2 on Airport with it, which was pretty good. But I figured most people wanted to see some really good action, not me just running around playing it safe. So I figured I'd just upload this one where I kind of ran around a lot, just trying to get a bunch of kills as much as I could with it. It kind of had a slow start, other than the nice little double kill I got in the beginning. Other than that, I died a few times in between, just struggling to get some good kills and back-to-back kills. But if you're accurate with this gun, you're definitely gonna murder kids. If you can get headshots on a regular basis, then all power to you, because you would pretty much destroy kids with this. I can see how NoFiSplay was talking about how kids were just wrecking him or wrecking people on the other team, because this gun really does work. Don't get me wrong, if you can get headshots. Other than that, I mean, I'm not a person who would be wrecking kids with this gun just because I can't get headshots like other people can. But other than that, because I'm not really a sniper, I don't prefer to snipe. Like I said earlier, I'd much rather prefer to run around I mean, you can kind of run around with this gun, but not something I'd really recommend to playing like good players. Like if I was playing against like some of the upper top 100 kids, then they would have murdered with me. Luckily, I wasn't playing with anyone too great, but so I was able to go like 32 and 5. I believe for perks though, or modules, whatever you would like to call them, I definitely recommend you gotta save your perks. Most people would say use Retriever on a sniper class, but for this, I really I couldn't. I had to use Weapons Pro. I believe I used just so I could reload faster, and just it was so horrible not like reloading. Like I don't know if you get what I mean. It just felt like it was just. I really need that aim down sight time too. I felt like it was so delayed if I didn't have it on. I tried taking it off, and it just didn't work for me. So I definitely do recommend using Weapons Pro, and obviously maneuverability. Maneuverability is a must for me on pretty much any class, just because I run around so much and I hate dying from falling damage. So definitely use maneuverability and Weapons Pro. And definitely Rapid Fire is another one I was using on this class. I'm not 100% sure how much Rapid Fire really does affect snipers, but I think it was just something like that. I don't know if it was psychological or actually doing it. I'm pretty sure it helps a little bit, or helps however much it should, but I used Rapid Fire on it, and that seemed to work pretty well for the 3 perks. So it's really up to the user though, however the user likes to, like if you like the slower aim down sights, don't necessarily use Weapons Pro. Use like Retriever if you'd rather not pick up the dog tags and getting quicker, or I mean really it's up to you. Everyone has like their different playstyle and the way they like their guns to operate, but if you're going off like what I'm saying, I would definitely recommend using Rapid Fire, Maneuverability, and Weapons Pro, just because that's my layout, and if you want to try it, give it a try. Other than that, let me know what other kind of layouts you have, but that was the end of the game. I ended up going 32 kills, 2 assists, and 5 deaths. I had some pretty nice kills in there, and like at the end you saw me die by my own orbital strike. That was pretty sad. I'm a little disappointed in that, but other than that, I think it was a pretty good gameplay for what it was, and me not typically being a sniper. But other than that, guys, hey, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Also, I want to thank all my subscribers, my 45 subscribers, and everyone else who watches my videos, guys. I really appreciate it. All the support and all the watching of my videos and the last commentaries I've been doing has been awesome, so thank you so much.